Did you know that there's an invisible creature living right under our feet?
You look at the stromatolite and you think that's a rock, there's no way that's alive. But when you expand this vision and you go inside the microcosmos, you see just how alive they are and how non-stagnant they are. There's constant movement, constant life. It's just not happening on this macro scale that we're used to perceiving life. It's happening on the micro scale.
This is Mercury, and in partnership with the local community, she launched the nonprofit Jardín Microcósmico to promote the conservation of stromatolites in Bacalar.
The local community didn't know, they just thought they were rocks. So generating this consciousness in the community was really essential for their protection. Stromatolites are the oldest microscopic colonies in the world. They were the first life forms on the planet. And then there was 2 billion years that the world was only stromatolites in the oceans. This is before life on land, this is before forests, this is before dinosaurs, and way, way, way before mankind. They're the ancestors. So basically in Laguna Bacalar, there is the largest community of freshwater stromatolites in the world. And in Cenote Azul, this is the new research that's coming out, there is a form of stromatolites that's completely unique. If we don't protect them, then we won't be able to learn from them.
What problems are the stromatolites facing here in Bacalar?
Human construction is, well, kind of a vast parasite to this planet. We have a tendency to just destroy the natural flow. And the tourism in this town is causing rapid expansion. So more hotels being built, more construction, more roads, more concrete. And this affects the permeability of the earth. So there's so much pollution out there and it gets into the water system and all of that pollution is coming to Bacalar. But the roots, the intricate root system of the mangrove should protect it. And we're now deforesting so much for this construction that there's no longer this barrier to protect the pollution.
So if we have so much to learn from these organisms, what does Bacalar's community of divers have to say about the underwater world here?
We got completely in love with this kind of environment in the lagoon and this very special freshwater system, which actually is kind of the forefathers of the corals. These small organisms called stromatolites, they do kind of the same as the corals do on the reef, build these amazing structures.
Not only are underwater explorers fans of this ecosystem, but also indigenous peoples.
Mayans said that the cenotes were the portals to the Xibalba. The Xibalba is the underworld, and so the souls would navigate through the cenotes to go to the Xibalba. And so it is a portal to the underworld, quite literally. So we enter into the Xibalba, go and explore her ancient life. Here we don't have coral like you're going to see in the ocean, but the rocks that appear to be rocks along the walls of the cenote, they are not rocks, they are stromatolites. So we're going to go down and we're going to see some different stromatolite formations. I'm going to have the flashlight so that I can point to you and show you some different kind of key elements and some curious things that we're going to see down there.
Mercury guided us into the depths of the massive underwater sinkhole, showing us hidden caverns and organic formations of these mystical stromatolites. Periodically, we would glance up towards the light to see nests of mangled tree roots jutting from the cenote's walls. After finally coming face to face with these spectacular organisms, we understood why Jardín Microcósmico was working to protect them. The colors and shapes of this environment were unlike any landscape we'd seen before.
There is like the seed of consciousness here, and we can expand upon that seed. And I believe in this community. I feel like they have their heart in the right place, so maybe we can make a difference here.
Mercury demonstrated how Jardín Microcosmico spreads awareness of the cenote by giving local shop owners cards and posters with artistic photos of stromatolites to sell to oncoming tourists.
Pues así que puedes explicar un poco sobre los diferentes diseños cuando... Sí, hay grandes, después hay otros. Eso está cenote azul específico.
Un cuaderno para que cada quien lo que compren anoten su información completa.
Y me envías fotos de eso.
Yo lo voy mandando.
Muy bien, pues eso te entrego a ti. Sí. Te entrego con amor.
Con amor. Sí, ahora organizamos un sitio para colocarlo.
Gracias. Muy bien. Muy bien. Yeah, win-win-win here for getting the information out there. Because there's just not a single sign here that talks about the stromatolites. And I mean, there's an ancient organism that doesn't exist anywhere else in the entire world. And there's not one sign. Donan aquí, pues vamos recolectando para hacer más educación ambiental con los niños en Bacalar. Y todos los que donan pueden tomar un postal gratis del señor que tiene los cristales allá.
Okay.
We also spoke with the restaurant manager to hear how he is encouraging people to minimize use of toxic chemicals in this sensitive ecosystem.
Me llamo Miguel Ángel Correa. Aproximadamente 31 a 32 años hemos estado aquí laborando. Soy empleado mesero, el comedor, o sea, recibo los comensales, trabajo con lo que es el comedor. Bueno, el cenote azul es un lugar muy bonito, muy bello, que debemos cuidarlo, lo que muchas personas no lo entienden. Pues nosotros lo que tratamos de hacer es cuidar que no usen bronceador, que no usen bloqueadores, que no usen jabón, porque hay unas personas que no entienden el mensaje, uno les dice y... Antes el cenote estaba hermoso, muy hermoso, claro, ahorita lo sigue siendo, pero nosotros tenemos que cuidarlo y es lo que mucha gente no entiende. Mucha gente viene, quiere ponerse a fuerzas bloqueadores, quieren usar jabón, quieren hacer cosas que no. Tenemos que cuidarlo nosotros porque ya de eso no hay aquí en México, hay que cuidarlo. El cenote es único por su belleza, por el agua que es templada, por su color. Antiguamente era un color azul turquesa hermoso, ahorita está un color menos azul. Yo pienso que para cuidarlo más se debería pues poner a la entrada alguna tabla donde diga lo que existe en el cenote. Muchas personas como yo o como otras estamos ignorantes, pero no sabemos la belleza que hay abajo, no sabemos la ciudad que hay abajo. Hasta que llegaste tú nos abriste los ojos, ahora sí que nos enseñaste y nos hiciste ver muchas cosas.
Gracias.
Claro que
gracias
sí.
Por todo tu fuerza.
Gracias
sí.
a ti.
So what's next for the future of the stromatolites?
I mean, the stromatolites are survivors. They've been here since the beginning. They've survived every ice age, every catastrophic event of the planet, every extinction. So I know that they will survive. They will outlive us. Whether or not we will enjoy of a Laguna of 7 colors the way it is, I mean, I'd like to say yes. I'd like to be able to say, hey, there was this ancient creature and we did everything to protect it. This is to our children someday. Say, we did everything to protect it and that's why the Laguna is still beautiful. I would like that reality. But stuff does need to change to have that reality because, I mean, the town flooded last year because of new constructions, because of the change of the water routes, and that flood washed a ton of pollution into the town and into the Laguna. But if we haven't done anything since then to change the infrastructure of the town, then what is the chances that it's going to flood again? So it's real things to look at for now.
En lo personal para mí va a ser decirle a los clientes, vean ahí y ábranlo y vean lo que encuentran abajo. Porque no hay como que ellos lo vean, como que se comuniquen contigo, como que vean la página que tú tienes y se den cuenta de lo que tenemos aquí, que es una belleza. Y que si no lo cuidamos, va a morir.
Yeah.
Y ya no va a haber después, ya va a ser demasiado tarde.
I definitely think there needs to be vast education across the board for the incoming tourists, to the locals, to all of the people on the boats. We need to weave a net of consciousness around the laguna and this be the protective barrier. Before they even manage to reach the water, somebody has said, hey, did you know? And this can have high conscious tourism. This will involve people who want to go to help an ecosystem, to fall in love with it and to do something that makes it better, to support organizations that are actively working for the health of the ecosystem.